It's time to go back to the gym for the first time in 6-ish months.
I'm sorry to be honest, but I'm so tired of the way I make myself feel.
Good morning, hello. I'm really starting to feel like I need to get a groove on with doing my art. I've got 2 massive canvases behind the camera. I have a job to paint them and put them up in my room so my room's not just covered in white walls. I've had those canvases since September time and I've not got around to doing it yet, so anyway, that's beside the point. Good morning. Today is a big day. Well, it's actually not a big day. Last Friday was a big day, but we'll get into that. Today is still a big day because I'm going to my first gym class. Not ever, but in a very, very long time. And so I thought I would bring you along my day. We can do a fun, very vintage, full day of food. Disclaimer, this is just me today. This is not representative of everything I do, eat or say. Today is an extra special day because I'm going to be talking about exercise, because if you are following me, you'll know that I moved in August last year, and this month was the first month that I signed up to the gym. It's time to go back to the gym for the first time in 6-ish months. I need to get up. Katie and I need to go on our walk. This is something that we have been trying to implement for quite a long time, pretty much ever since we moved here. We have been trying to go on our daily walks. If you've seen Parent Trap, you'll know the last year we did that a lot, so we want to keep doing that. Anyway, that's by the by. As you know, I've been trying to get outside the house every day for 2023, and that is going to continue this year. Obviously at the very beginning of the year I didn't do that, pretty much the same as last year. 1st, 2nd and 3rd of January, maybe even 4th, I did not leave my house, barely left my room. I need to look after my mental health, and looking after my mental health, number 1 is getting fresh air. So even those days in which I don't have any plans, or I don't have work, or I don't have anything, we get outside. We've come to the park to do our wee dance, and
I thought you weren't gonna notice.
And
we gonna get away with it.
And we picked up some pastries on the way. Almond croissant.
Handshake. Oh, you've got croissant on your mouth. I guess I should just breathe on,
We've just got back from our walk. I do very much need to get changed very quickly and go to the gym, but prior to that, Katie has very kindly left out all of my vitamins. In case you care, I have iron, vitamin D, B12, and then a multivitamin. Yes, I'm aware you're not supposed to take them all together, but also, what are you gonna do? You know, what really are you gonna do? I'm not very good at taking pills. Give me a call if you ever get lonely. Anyway, right, it's time to go. I'm gonna be a bit late. I always get nervous about being late to spin classes because firstly, I've never done the spin class before, and therefore I don't know where the hell it is. And 2, last time I went to a spin class, I went and then arrived basically on time. Because I was not the first one there, I was on the last bike, and that last bike didn't work. So I had to awkwardly, you know, try and make it work, and then for them to be like, oh no, sorry, that one doesn't work. And I had to leave. I haven't been back to a class since. So, we're gonna try and make sure that we get there with some time to spare. This trusty jacket back on. I bought this from Vinted, and it arrived, I wanna say yesterday, and I've not really taken it off, because it's so cute. Right, wish me luck.
Smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave.
Oh, there's absolutely no chance. Yeah, a lot of time has passed. Katie was charity shopping near us, and so I got home from the spin class and then quickly jumped on a bus. Went and met her and I got some good stuff, which I'll show you in a bit. But for now, I've got my wee wrap here. I say wee wrap, it's quite chunky. I think I might be back in my wrap era. So, spin. Should we talk about it? Should we talk about spin? I briefly said at the beginning of the video, I haven't been to the gym in 6 months, 7 months? In a long time, basically. And obviously in that 6 months, 7 months, I moved house. Time has passed, Christmas has been, you know, I feel like I've still been on the go, out and about. I've made sure to go outside every day, so still feeling pretty good in that front, but my exercise and moving my body has definitely taken a bit of a backseat over the past 6 months. And obviously now for me, that is completely fine. I don't feel any adverse ways towards that, but I was feeling it's about time for me to get my body moving again. So I went to the gym for the first time on Friday. Did I say this earlier? I can't remember, on Thursday. And when I say I couldn't really move the couple of days afterwards, I'm being so real right now. I really didn't push myself because I knew that I hadn't been in so long and my legs wouldn't be able to take it. But that spin class was a nice like easing my way back into it because it wasn't a particularly intensive one. I mean, it was towards the end, I was still sweaty. I did want to talk a little bit more about how I haven't been to the gym in a very long time. Now, I want to say very early on that I don't really want to discuss like my body in this discussion because firstly because my body hasn't like changed really in this time. I'm talking visually. I want to talk visually. Yeah, my body hasn't particularly changed that much. I guess my muscles have got smaller visually. I am aware that I also live in a smaller body anyway. I think the main takeaway I kind of want to point out is that like nothing bad happened to me in taking 6 months off. Obviously I've come back much more weak than I went in to the gym, but I've always been like more weightlifting inclined because I just love feeling strong, and that's the main reason that I've been sort of excited and keen to go back. I like feeling strong and I don't particularly feel very strong, and it's also fucking amazing for my brain, which is so cliche and obvious, but when I went back and today like I've just been in such a good mood. And I feel like for the past 6 months that maybe that's the one thing that I would notice that's been slightly different. And I'm just like wanting to exercise again to get my brain feeling a bit better. Obviously got much weaker, but firstly I'm excited. I'm quite excited to build it back up again. Like it feels like a whole new avenue. The main reason I want to talk about it is because on social media, and probably a narrative that I pushed years ago, is that very much like, oh, don't worry if you don't go to the gym for a week because you're not going to lose any progress, etc. But like, I didn't go to the gym for 6 months and okay, I lost progress in the gym, but like, my life hasn't changed in that time. My point is like, at the end of the day, this progress that I've supposedly lost, it's not the end of the world. No, what matters to me is like moving my body and looking after my mental health without sounding cliche, and these are steps that I'm putting in place to make sure I do that. And so moving my body and exercising is important for that, which I always want to make sure that I do say it's really important to move your body. But last year I left the house almost every single day and I'm very proud of myself for that. So it doesn't matter if I didn't go to the gym or not, I still moved my body. But now I'm looking to, you know, push myself a little bit more and get my endorphins up a little bit more. The world didn't collapse when I didn't go to the gym for 6 months. Other thing I also want to say is like about starting a new gym. So obviously I started a new gym this year because I've moved, and like there is something so intimidating about going into a new gym regardless of how confident you are with different exercises or confident you are with different machines and stuff, because I consider myself a pretty confident person in the gym, but when it comes to like a new gym, working out where things are, finding different rooms, finding the change room, things like that, you kind of just like, I walked in like walking around like a headless chicken. I mean, I will say, if you are similar to me, you can book an induction and people can show you around, but I just was like, right, I'm gonna do this myself. First point of call if you're doing this is go straight to the like find the changing rooms and like have a decompress, then go in and go and explore the rest of it. I was worried that I'd be looking like a headless chicken, and like again, no one cares. Like you just kind of walk around, right? You can literally walk into a room, look at people, and then turn around and walk away, and no one cares. It's so intimidating and scary going into a new place, regardless of how proficient you are in it. It's crazy. I feel like I started my Instagram account way back when in 2018 as a fitness, predominantly like fitness account to like track my own thing, because when I was at uni, I was in uni all the time and the gym was right there, so I could go very frequently. I think I went like 5-6 times a week back at uni. Loved it. Ooh, but that was like a really big passion of mine. And it's not necessarily as much as it's not like still a passion, and I feel like I'm very much easy can fall back into it, but it's just like I'm older, you know. When I first started this account I was 21, 20? Yeah. And like now I'm almost 27, and ew, yeah, I was 20 and I'm almost 27, and just like life has changed, priorities have changed. I now have 2 jobs, live further away from the gym, and I don't have to go, you know, like there's so many different elements that play a role in whether or not these different things are priorities. Am I making sense? That being said, I'm excited to get myself back into a little routine with exercise. I'm ready to feel strong again. Yeah. Also, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my wee wrap. I didn't even get very far in that because I was just yapping away, but I'm gonna finish this wrap. I've been laying down for about 2 hours, but our Asda order has just arrived. So I'm gonna show you what we got. Katie is sat in the living room.
I'm not being lazy.
I'll start on the floor because I just left the tins on the floor because I couldn't be bothered to pick them all up, because we've got all of these tins that are mainly coconut milk and chickpeas. Ever since I've just discovered that we can Asda order, I have been a bit of a hoarder of tins. If I can show you my tin selection. So it's mainly butter beans, chickpeas, chopped tomatoes and coconut milk. I had a bit of a coconut milk phase recently, so we have no coconut milk left, so I ordered like 6 or 7 of those. Oat milk, boring things, bananas, potatoes, onions, carrots and lettuce, and a couple of avocados. Stuffing. The free from pesto from Asda is only £1.50. Tomato puree, that will go in the cupboard. These chicken noodle sachet things for like 20p because I like to use them for ramen. Vegan chicken yogurt. This smoothie mix. Anything else fun? Oh, condensed milk. I made a peng, if I do so myself, cheesecake the other day with this, and it was so easy. And then I made fudge afterwards, so I also thought that was a good thing to just have in. Some juice. Finally, some coffee. Now I'm going to make our dinner. We have bolognese on the menu tonight. Oh, fuck, shit balls. God, you really snuck up on me.
Do you want to see my dating profile?
I do.
Do you want to see my dating profile?
Yeah.
It could be my year. I could find love. It says, hello, welcome to my Hinge. Lesbian. I did put, I thought that was a bit ballsy.
Yeah, it's
me,
ballsy. I used to just put social media.
This picture says, I decided 2024 is the year I will find a GF, which I also didn't want people to think I meant gluten-free. And then together we could dance around the kitchen drinking wine on a Friday night, be in bed by 10 PM, get down 9 hours of sleep, and then go to parkrun in the morning, picking up a frothy coffee and brekkie on the way home.
Nice.
Wouldn't you just fall in love with me?
Yeah, I would. We do that pretty much. I'm having the parkrun bit where I
you
don't.
don't. It's really good. Alexa, play Zoo Tycoon.
Here's the skill Zoo Tycoon by Stefan Rapan. If you want more information about a product.
Now, wouldn't you just match with that, wouldn't you?
You would.
This is going to be some great entertainment later.
It will, it will. So for dinner we are going to have bolognese, which is kind of a staple in this household, but you can't go wrong with it, frankly, in our opinion. And we've got and we went into M&S earlier, picked up some of their mozzarella, and we also, which I'm very excited about, picked up some vegan marshmallows, because we can have hot chocolate with marshmallows on now, which is exciting. We also picked up loads of Percy Pig in different formations, so have it.
Baby, you should get to know me, tapping into that good energy. In the mood for something carefree, pour a drink, have a seat next to me.
Pasta cooked, happy flatmate, and...
Sorry, did you want a shot of this?
No, not at all, no. And scary TV. On the ground.
Can we just start the plane? No more holding
Time for hot chocolate.
got me feeling like a queen, like your lady when you love me like that, like that, like that. Yeah, baby, can you stop?
I think I like this look. Oh!
got a gun, now you know. My man let me, I'm all alone. Way better not like Post Malone. For me, it's Japan, just like honey, like it's shopping, you're so yummy.